Hey guys, Habib here. Today I am going to recap 2020 film, Everything Everywhere All at Once. This movie is more than we think. It seems a normal Chinese movie, but the multiverse concept very well detailed. What we expected in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Whatever. No more talks, let's jump into the video. The film starts with the Wang family happily singing karaoke in a mirror. Suddenly they disappear. Cut ahead to the present day inside the hectic home of the Wang family. Evelyn and her husband Waymond are putting together documents for an audit. Preparing a big birthday party for Evelyn's formerly estranged father Gong Gong and running a struggling laundromat they own. Evelyn is too busy to talk to Waymond, who has secretly drafted up divorce papers, and angrily rips googly eyes off wherever she finds them stuck to places in the laundromat, put there by her family as a joke that Evelyn doesn't appreciate. Their rebellious daughter Joy arrives with her girlfriend Becky. Evelyn and Joy have a strained relationship and they argue about Joy's tattoos, and whether she should come out to Gong Gong as he is elderly and curmudgeonly. Joy thinks her mom is using Gong Gong as an excuse and that Evelyn herself is really uncomfortable with her daughter's sexuality. Gong Gong walks into the room where Evelyn introduces Becky as Joy's very good friend. Gong Gong critiques Joy for her lack of Chinese language skills, and Evelyn tells Joy she's getting too fat. Becky says Evelyn's critiques are her way of expressing love. Everyone is too busy to notice Waymond seemingly being possessed and performing martial arts for a brief few minutes. Waymond, Evelyn, and Gong Gong go to the IRS offices the next day to meet with their auditor. While in the elevator on the way to the appointment, Waymond is again possessed. He explains that he is a Waymond from another universe, who has inhabited her husband on this earth, and says the multiverse is in danger. He writes a note to her with instructions to read when out of the elevator, before leaving Waymond's body. Everything. The family meets with their auditor, a woman named Deirdre. Deirdre says that the family's actions could be construed as fraud. As the meeting continues, Evelyn reads the note written by Waymond. It tells her to switch her shoes, put in an earpiece, and then imagine teleporting to a janitor's closet. She does so and ends up in another one of her bodies in another universe, along with the Waymond. The connection is tenuous as Evelyn keeps cutting between her conversation with Deirdre, who is threatening to repossess their laundromat, and Waymond. Waymond explains he's from a universe Kaye, the Alphaverse. There, they were able to master multiversal teleportation using a mapping program that tracks branch universes. In addition to teleporting into the body of an alt-universe version of themselves, they can also learn the skills and knowledge of any alt-universe person they inhabit. In order to teleport, the traveler must do something out of the ordinary, thus, why Evelyn had to switch her shoes, to harmonize themselves with an alt-universe bodies. He says an evil multidimensional traveler named Jobu Tapaki intends to bring chaos to the multiverse, and that Evelyn is the only one with enough innate goodness to stop Jobu. He notes that Jobu has been going through the multiverse killing versions of Evelyn, but thinks this Evelyn is the chosen one. At that moment, an alternate version of Deirdre appears and murders the bodies Waymond and Evelyn are inhabiting, sending them both back to their original bodies. Evelyn awakens to Deirdre agreeing to give them until that night to provide more documentation for their audit. Evelyn, still shocked by her experience in the alternate realm, punches Deirdre, and she also finds the divorce papers Waymond had drawn up. Deirdre calls security, forcing Waymond to inhabit Waymond's body and beat them up with his martial arts skills. This activity draws Jobu's notice. It's revealed that Jobu is none other than Joy from the Alphaverse. Waymond explains that in the Alphaverse, Evelyn pushed Joy too far in exploring the multiverse to the point where she is able to travel the multiverse at will, experience all realities simultaneously, and alter reality. The criticism and multiversal awareness drove Joy mad, leaving her with the belief that nothing is important given the infinite possibilities out there in the brevity of life. She developed a weapon that Waymond believes will destroy the universe. He hopes Evelyn can stop this. Deirdre inhabits Deirdre's body with sumo wrestler abilities and attacks. Waymond instructs Evelyn how to tap into a universe where she is a martial arts master by declaring her genuine love for Deirdre. Evelyn is unable to do this, so Waymond abandons her, thinking he made a mistake, that she was the chosen one. However, Evelyn is eventually able to travel and tap into her martial arts alternate skills. With her fighting prowess, Evelyn defeats Deirdre. but is then arrested along with Waymond. However, the police are attacked by Jobu, now inhabiting Joy, and killed in gruesomely cartoonish ways. A terrified Evelyn tries to tap into a power to fight Jobu, but in her panic accesses the skills from a world where everyone there evolved to have hot dog fingers. They are only saved when Jobu takes a special interest in this Evelyn, sharing some of her experiences with her and showing Evelyn a glimpse of her endgame. Suddenly, Alphaverse Gong Gong ambushes Jobu. Jobu decides to journey to the Alphaverse to confront them there. Alt Waymond returns to Waymond's body and argues with Alt Gong Gong about what they should do. Alt Gong Gong wants to have Joy killed while Jobu is distracted because that will block Jobu's ability to enter this universe. Alt Waymond opposes this, believing Evelyn can save everyone. Ultimately, Evelyn sides with Alt Waymond and Alt Gong Gong calls in people from the Alphaverse to kill the trio, believing they have all been infected by Jobu. Regrets of the combatants and fixes them, causing each opposing soldier to stop their attack. A terrified Evelyn tries to tap into a power to fight Jobu, but in her panic accesses the skill. She confronts her father's abandonment, saying that in trying not to be like him she drove away her own daughter. Her family now united, they all grab onto Jobu to stop her from going through the bagel. Simultaneously, Evelyn in her tax-doing universe apologizes to her daughter. Joy at first rejects her mother's attempts at atonement. Joy declares that life is too painful and humans are too small in the scheme of things to matter, so why should they try to fix their relationship? Evelyn counters that while all of that is true, it is these small moments of time that matter the most and that no single moment is more important than the fleeting ones they get to spend together. Evelyn and Joy embrace while Jobu is pulled out of the bagel hole and the bagel is deactivated. Jobu is also pacified due to Joy's resolution with her mom. Jumping ahead, the Wang family is dropped off at the IRS building by Becky, who's now been fully accepted, including by Evelyn and Gong Gong. As they walk inside, Evelyn shares a loving kiss with Waymond, showing that their marriage is now strong. They arrive at Deirdre's office with their receipts properly ordered and to Deirdre's praise for doing much better. The film closes as we see that Evelyn is still able to experience the entirety of the multiverse, all at once. So guys, that's all about the movie. Hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, then please subscribe for another's amazing videos. See you soon on the next upcoming video.